we'll probably play like 5 minutes of the first quarter, and then yeah. I believe I'm streaming 15 and 16 today, and tomorrow will be 17 and wild card playoff. Oh, I don't know. Probably tomorrow will be Saturday will be whatever game we're in, wild card or divisional, and then Sunday will be championship game and Super Bowl, I believe. I don't know. And today is 54, I believe. And now we are, I believe, 9 and 4. I believe we're tied with the number 1 seed with the New England Patriots. As always, it's annoying. And yeah. And yeah, sorry that I didn't stream Madden yesterday. I was pretty tired and busy. So today I'm gonna do Madden, and then make my lunch for tomorrow. Get on my PC. I'm not going live today on PC.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
What's it called? Do the ending stream. I'm gonna try to fix that. I don't know. Maybe not today. I don't know. But I believe tomorrow or Sunday, or I don't know. I'll get back on my PC in a little bit. How the Titans trash? I don't get it. They have Luke Kuechly and Chandler Jones, and they probably suck on offense. So that's the problem. I got a great defense and an offense, bro. Ugh. And yeah.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
They got Mitchell Trubisky and a pretty good guard.
On first down, Trubisky. And his is incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
There we
Nowhere
go.
to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now Trubisky.
Gets sacked again.
The pressure gets to him again. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Oh, come on. Oh, well, whatever.
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. Take over with a 1st and 10.
Ooh, this place is
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Luke Kuechly, Chandler Jones, and Darius Slade Jr.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's
I
got
don't
a
get
first
it.
down and more
I don't
inside
get
the 30.
this. Boom! What the?
A big run by Kareem
I don't
Hunt.
get this.
44 yards on the ground.
It is
Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt.
What a start.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
That was actually good.
Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run.
This should be a pretty easy game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I believe this year. All right.
This is taken at the 3.
Play for me.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I got like 10 minutes.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now the first carry for Doug Martin.
Good job.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Get him.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Lorenzo Carter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
They're in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Off play action. Here's Goff. Steps away.
Oh, he caught it
able to
one-handed.
out-muscle him here as he
But
pulls it
that much
in.
yards because they got pretty good
23
coverage.
yards, the final tally.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
This is Hunt.
Oh, man.
And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
A deep ball on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Goff now looks to throw. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
You can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah, that's
finding fouls complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll run with Hunt on second down, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Goff.
Luke Kuechly.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He's not in.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I believe I'm gonna take a look at this and see if they got a catch or not. No, like right there. I know he caught it, but I want to see if he gets a touchdown. And no, he's at the 1. Totally right.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now it's gone. Completes it to Hardman.
How is he
And he's going to
again?
lose yardage here. Now
Now
after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. He's going to get it running right. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans push further out in front. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his...
Got it.
front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
Hang on, I gotta check something. She might be... Oh, I gotta, like, be quick. No, she's still at that place, man.
I think for most teams, the obvious is to try and be the number 1 or number 2 seed. But when you look at it across the league and throughout the history of trying to get to the Super Bowl, the teams you really fear are the ones that get hot and sometimes sneak in at a 5 or a 6 seed, because we've seen those teams actually get to the Super Bowl and occasionally win it.
Yeah, you think of the Giants a couple of times. Steelers have done it. You're right. It has happened and will happen more in the future, I'm sure. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. The toss play. This is Martin. And that play going...
That was Lorenzo Carter, I believe.
Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Now on 2nd and 16, Trubisky. He completes it to Westbrook. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
On 1st down, gone. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field.
Oh,
well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Texans on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 40.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Trubisky. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
He's NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After this play,
on now is the Titans punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return, it's James. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd down and goal. Goff. He's got his man. It's Andrews. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Flushed out right. And be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right. I believe they're home, so I have to eat right now. And yeah, so I will be back in like, I say like 20 minutes. And yeah, alright. You guys stay put. I'll be back in a little bit. And yeah, okay. Alright. I'm back. Sorry about that.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
Oh,
so there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on that play for the touchdown.
Get the ball and just go. In addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. From the pistol, they'll run with Martin. And now loose football, fumble. Martin lost it. And the scoop it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Woo!
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Chandler Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Goff. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Goff rolling to his left. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Man.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Oh, jeez.
And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on. And then there'll be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Still 1st down.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
3rd and long. It's Goff. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Dude, let's go.
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Goff now to throw. On the move to his left. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brashad Perriman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
So that drive 7 plays in length, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down, Trubisky. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
51, Mike 51.
From the end zone, Goff. He's going to float this over the middle. He's got a man, complete.
Time out.
And he'll get it out to midfield.
Boom,
Yeah, they'll spot
baby.
it right at midfield at the 50.
Titans, a big
Now
fat
the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And, yeah, this
So
is
the
on my
line of
team.
scrimmage all the way up to
Carolina's
midfield
my
now
team.
as they've got it 1st and 10. A toss play to Hunt. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now a signal and a timeout call
It'll be like a
as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Want to go for it? Let's see.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is good. He's really kind of gas there, but he winds up getting
That
just
hit
enough
the
on.
gas.
And Charles, when you start
That
talking about
was fire, bro. Oh, man, at 62. I thought Justin Tucker can only hit from this. Really. And Brett Maher. Bro, like, actually, look at that. Oh, frick, yo. That barely went. I am so thank. I was going to thank God. Look at all those Texans fans in the stands.
NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. As we take a look at the playoff picture, and certainly a lot of jostling still to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Gone, and the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now Gone. He's going to air it out deep. It got it.
He got it
complete.
again, bro.
33 yards that time.
He got it again.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Goff on first down. Flush to his right. He's got this one complete to Perriman. A pickup of 11. And a Texans first down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Green brings it in. 12 more yards there and another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Only a yard that time, second and goal. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Luke Kuechly able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Third and goal, they decided to throw for, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And Lutz puts this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board.
I'm gonna sim because we've basically won. I don't want to play Madden no more. I'm getting kind of bored and I gotta go really soon, so I'm gonna sim. Like, I don't have to go, but I have to go do something, and then I'll come back maybe later. I don't know. Like, see, we're gonna win. Like, if they get 3 points on it, that would be sad. Now they got a touchdown.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory, and maybe more.
Most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up on the road. Big margin, big victory.
Soon, but probably not today. And yeah, alright. What should I do
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Is out for 25 weeks. Deion Dawkins is out. Oh my god. Oh man. This might be my last season. I don't know why.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
We got against the Bucks. We're in the lead of the AFC. We have taken control, and New England is in the 1. So we need to at least get them to 12 or 11-5, and then we need to try to win 12-5. So they would need to lose at least 1 game or 2. But like, we need to win the rest of the season to get in. Try to get in for 1. But Miami's gonna win the AFC East probably. Or no, wild card. So right now New England will be 1. We will be 2. Miami will be 5. Browns would be 3. The Colts would be 6. The Chiefs, do we have a West? No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it goes down. And then NFC would go 1, 2, 3, 5. Do we already have an? Yeah. Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. 6. I believe the Rams. Oh no. Wait, let's see. Okay, they have the lead. Oh, it's what? Oh my God! Yo, the East is horrible. They're literally 5-9 and 4-10 team. What the frick? Yo, wait, who do they have? How are they trash? Bruh. Oh, shoot. Bruh, but like, actually, I never seen a team go to 5-9 and have the first place. Let's go to Cowboys for, or yeah, Dallas first. Elliott, Evans, Byard, Yonda. Bro, how are they horrible? Oh, it's because their quarterback is out. Then it's stuck with Mullins. Bruh. They got Gardner Johnson. Miles Jack. Bro, I don't get it. I actually don't get it. And now it's the Eagles. That's next. Oh wait, Dolphins. Von Miller and Richard Sherman. Wait, who was the Bengals I was talking about? Oh, I believe we are on Philly now. Jason Kelsey, Chris Harris Jr., Jadeveon Clowney, Allen Robinson, Trey Flowers. They have a great defense, but like, I don't know about their quarterback. It's Andy Dalton, the noodleless arm. Alright, Giants are next. Drew Lock is their quarterback. While they got Chris Carson, trash fullback, Devontae Parker, Marquise Brown, Chris Hogan as their starter receivers, Josh Hill as a tight end, and Mercedes Lewis. Like, I think it's left tackle. They got alright. Their blockage is pretty good, except for right guard and right tackle. DeMarcus Lawrence, I don't get why you all are trash. And then the Redskins. And I know they're pretty trash. Juju Smith-Schuster, TJ Watt, Greg Olsen, Shaquille Barrett, Jarrell Casey, Philip Lindsay, Avery Wilson, Ed Oliver, and Christian Kirk. And yeah. We're doing stats right now, and then that's it. I'm getting off for today. We're not gonna do awards until like the final season. Oops, NFL. This year, passing touchdowns, the most high this year would be Jared Goff. Highest interceptions would be Lamar Jackson still. I think we're tied for. I think we're fourth. And then it goes Jacoby Brissett. Wow, Jacoby Brissett with the outbreak year. Rushing touchdowns, highest one would be Mark Ingram second, and Kareem Hunt. Then Ezekiel Elliott, Josh Jacobs, Kerryon Johnson, Leonard Fournette, Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Peyton Barber, C.J. Anderson, Gus Edwards. Wow, these running backs are pretty good this year. Baker Mayfield has 6 rushing touchdowns. 6. Okay, what the hell? How much bigger? Yeah, wow. Receiving touchdowns. Michael Thomas with 16, Ryan Switzer with 13, AJ Green with 12, Jarvis Landry with 11, Sanders Garcon with 9. Hopkins with 9. Beasley with 9. Doyle with 9. Thielen with 9. McCaffrey with 9 receiving, or 8 receiving touchdowns. My fault. Boyd with 8. Keenan Allen with 8. Golden Tate with 8. Allen Hurns with 8. DK Metcalf with 8. And it goes down. Blocking doesn't matter really. Like least sacks would be like these guys, but I think I only allowed. It's probably way more. These are probably backups. I think I only allow like, I don't know. There's Morgan Moses. He's like a right tackle. Quinn Nelson only lost 7. That's pretty good. Deion Dawkins, that was a really good season. He only lost 6. Damn. Alright, let's just go to defense. Solid tackles would be the most high would be Dante Hightower, and then Kiko Alonso with 89, Luke Kuechly with 90, Levante David with 87, and then yeah, Kwan Alexander with 81. Most assists goes to Bobby Wagner, and then Tremaine Edmonds, and then so on down. Tackles, the most high would be Dante Hightower, and yeah, same thing. Tackles for loss would be Von Miller, and yeah. Clay Matthews, damn, with 16. Quarterback sacks would be Aaron Donald with 16.5, the leader. Chris Jones with 14. Chandler Jones with 13.5. DeMarcus Lawrence with 13.5. And then, yeah, it goes down. Joey Bosa with 9.5. I don't know what happened to Nick Bosa. He has 7.5. Interceptions, most high will be Richard Sherman with 6. Nikhil Robbie Coleman with 5. Trey Boston with 5. Alright. The most accurate kicker right now would be, field goal percentage would be, I don't know. Like, well, I think it would be Jason Myers, I don't know, or like second, I believe. Alright, West, wait, okay, I think it's starting to go up now. Tariq Cohen, wow. Punting, touchdowns would be still Tyler Lockett and Golden Tate. Alright, that'll do it. We will see you for week 16 tomorrow. And then we got the Titans, which will probably, I don't know if the Colts lose tomorrow. And if we win, we basically knocked out the Titans division hopes with the South champions. And then we would just, I don't know if we would play with our starters or rest. So I have no idea what we're going to do tomorrow. If we win and Titans lose, we basically won the division. And then we were probably going to rest our starters. We don't know. So we can get set then for the playoffs. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, alright.